Hi there, folks. Yep, thank you, Jared. My name is Jared, and I just got back from the fields here at Florida Gulf Coast University. I was working with the physical plant there with the supervisor, Vicky McConnor, who was very helpful. Spent a few hours there, so we were really dealing with the issue of how bad the littering and how we can improve on our recycling here at FGCU. So we went around and we had our trash grabbers, and we filled about, between me and two other people, we had 3 full trash bags there, Jared, at the end of the day. And 1 full bag that was should have been recycled material. So it was pretty bad actually out there, I got to tell you. So I did this because I chose because FGCU is obviously our local community. I want to give back as much as I can to the businesses and the locals around here. So it was a great opportunity for me to give back and really keep this place beautiful. So this trash issue, it's pretty crucial, especially here in Southwest Florida, because this trash just doesn't go away when it leaves our hand or when people litter on the ground. So most of the time, this trash ends up in our waterways. We have swamp area, Southwest Florida here. We got a couple local ponds. So this trash was going to go into our fish and all the other ecosystems that we have around here. So it is important to really get this trash away and safely where it needs to be, and our recycling materials just the same. So before we headed out, our supervisor talked to us a while about how crucial it is to keep this place clean. FGCU spends about $90,000 every single year just to pay people to pick up our trash on campus that people leave behind. I found this fact pretty interesting, pretty disappointing too, as there's basically a trash can on every corner, and just the same with our recycling bins too. So we most of the time we have labels on them that actually say for streamlining our recycling, which makes it a lot easier too. So it kind of blew my mind when I saw people not recycling, especially a whole trash bag, just doing 1/2 of the FGCU campus. So of recyclable materials. So yep. My individual impact that I had when I was younger, when I was in high school there, I definitely remember littering a few times. When I came to FGCU, one of my professors explained the dangers of it and the bigger causes that it actually has, the impacts that littering has. So I kind of made a personal effort to not litter anymore and make sure I can recycle as much as I could. So this impact, I see my friends all the time littering, especially sometimes on campus too. So it's just easier sometimes, I guess, for them to just throw that water bottle that they're done with out of their car door instead of walking it to a trash can on their way to class, which it might be easier for them, but it's definitely not the most sustainable option for them. So just relating this back to another field trip that we had in class, I can remember on our marine field trip where we got to take a boat tour. I just remember there was a lot of trash. Well, not really a lot. They did keep it pretty beautiful, but I saw some trash that was from houses, from residential, from personal use, that made it into the waterways, which is devastating. I saw chairs, broken styrofoam pieces, probably from a cooler. And so when I got this opportunity to volunteer here at FGCU with their trash and recycling cleanup, I jumped right on it because I saw the devastating that it can. It was beautiful when we were on our field trip looking out at the greenery and all the fish and wildlife, and then you see that they basically have to coexist with this this litter and stuff that humans just kind of dump on them, which isn't okay. So so after my 8 hours I spent doing this project, I learned a lot about what is recyclable. You know, a lot of the materials that we are going through picking up around campus was not recyclable, but however, we found a few boxes that may have just rolled off of carts that were empty. They're Amazon boxes. They were definitely just going to degrade. They were covered in plastic and tape, and they're right next to a pond. So getting those recycled instead of just letting them degrade into our ecosystems locally definitely helps out. I learned that these programs, that the physical plant, they keep the lights on, they keep the water running, they keep FGCU basically a progressive school. You know, they keep the lights on and it going. So I learned that they have a huge burden, and one of their burdens that they shouldn't have to deal with is picking up the trash of FGCU students, faculty, and visitors. So this was an eye-opening experience. It kind of inspires me to tell more people about you know, what I learned and how they can also help out to make a better future for our school and our local community. All right, thanks, Jared. Back to you.